Hello everyone and welcome back to another video on my channel PokePidge. Today we are going to be discussing 10 Pokemon that should or could be legendary. Recently I did a few social media posts to see what sort of content people wanted to see on the channel, and this was one of those requests. So whoever requested it, there you go. I don't particularly talk about legendary Pokemon much on this channel, so Pokemon that could or should be legendary is something I'm actually quite interested in. It's been good to research, it's been good to try and compile a list of 10, and that's what I got for you today. Also, just to let you know, with this list I will not be including pseudo-legendaries. You know, the likes of Tyranitar and Dragonite and Hydreigon, etc. They are obviously Pokemon that could be legendary, so are omitted from this list completely. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. Number 10. Unknown. As of today, there are 28 forms of Unknown. 26 for the alphabet, the exclamation mark and the question mark. These Pokemon debuted in Pokemon the Movie 3 with Entei. As you can see from the trailer for the film, they were built up to be these sort of mythical type Pokemon, which is what legendaries can be. So in the Gold, Silver, Crystal games, when people could find out they could catch Unknown at level 5, very early in the game, it was a little bit disappointing. These really were bigged up to be these mythical strong Pokemon, and all they can do is learn one move, Hidden Power, and you don't even know what type that move will be. You have to figure it out for yourself. Number 9. Dragonair. I know I said no pseudo-legendaries, and this isn't Dragonite. I'm sort of cheating a bit here and using Dragonair, but that is because it is seen to be a majestic and beautiful Pokemon. Dragonite itself is already, a rare and strong Pokemon, and everyone knows that in Kanto. However, Dragonair is seen as a thing of beauty. Its debut appearance in the anime, in the banned episode back in Generation 1 because of gun violence, showed it to be an exceptionally rare Pokemon in the Safari Zone, and it was very well known. People were trying to see it, and as soon as it came, it was just like, oh wow, incredible, beautiful. All the characters were looking at it in awe. And have a think about it. How many Pokemon exist that you know of that can breathe underwater, fly in the sky without wings, and live on land completely peacefully? Not many. Number 8. Lucario. I think for most people Lucario was a dead certainty to be on this list. For a start, in the Generation 4 story arc, it was given its own feature-length film. Not many non-legendary Pokemon have got that privilege. It's only really Lucario and Zoroark that have got that, and that's what makes it exceptionally rare. And not only this, Lucario is the first known Pokemon to Mega Evolve. You know this from the X and Y games, where you go to the Mega Evolution Tower, and you see the massive statue of Lucario there, you hear that sort of glorious music, and it's absolutely fantastic. When it was introduced in Generation 4, it could know the move Aura Sphere. And in Generation 4, apart from one Pokemon that's Togekiss, Lucario is the only non-legendary that can use Aura Sphere. So was very close to getting its own signature move. And that sort of thing is only really saved for legendary Pokemon. For example, Lugia and Aeroblast, and Ho-Oh with Sacred Fire. Number 7. Porygon. Porygon's story is similar to Type Null in the fact that it was created and not born or evolved. Porygon was created from computer programming. Obviously, computer developments go sky high in the Pokemon world as it does in the modern day world, so Porygons are created left, right and centre. However, back in Generation 1 there was only really one Porygon that you knew of, again featured in a banned episode, but anyway, only really featured in one episode, and there was only one of them. Just that one Porygon. Type Null has this specialty in the fact that it was created and tried to replicate Arceus, the god of all Pokemon, and that is now a mythical Pokemon. So surely Porygon has that same feature. Number 6. Rotom. For most Generation 4 lovers, Rotom could have been seen as a legendary Pokemon anyway. In the Diamond, Pearl and Platinum games, you can catch a Rotom because it inhabits a television, and there is only one of them in the game. That's right, just one. It doesn't regenerate, it doesn't keep appearing, just one Rotom. These sorts of things are usually saved for legendary Pokemon and event Pokemon, but no, not in this case, it was just a regular Pokemon. And another one which we'll go into later. Not only this, it's similar to Deoxys in the fact that it's got multiple forms. It can inhabit an oven, a fan, a fridge, a lawnmower I believe, many things. And Deoxys has got its multiple forms, its attack form, defense form, speed form, etc. So, could have been seen as a legendary. Number 5. Absol. Absol is seen as a bad luck Pokemon. Whenever Absol appears, doom and disaster follows it. But that's not exactly true. Absol doesn't bring the doom and destruction, it actually turns up to warn people that it's coming. What kind of Pokemon is going to have that sort of premonition that they can be like, oh, there's a natural disaster coming, I need to tell people, and then you turn up, they see Absol and they're like, oh my god, you've brought us destruction, and then Absol will be scapegoated for the natural disasters that happen. Yet it's only trying to warn people. I think that's a very unique attribute for a Pokemon to have, and one that a legendary could probably have. I mean, let's face it, Kyogre brings the massive downpour in Sapphire, and Groudon brings the amazing blazing sun in Ruby. So, why isn't Absol on this list? Telling people, hey, something's coming, you need to be careful. Number 4. Spiritomb. Spiritomb was difficult to obtain. You had to go underground and interact with multiple people after using an odd keystone into a certain location in the overworld. Using items to obtain Pokemon is only really saved for event legendaries. For example, the GS Ball with Celebi. So when you get this odd keystone and you put it into a sort of little stone structure in the floor and you dig underground and try and find this Spiritomb, you sort of think, wow, this must be a legendary. And not only that, this thought is reinforced by the fact that its dark and ghost type combination had no type weaknesses until fairy type was introduced in Generation 6. So a Pokemon that you have to use an item to get that is very difficult to obtain and has no weaknesses is going to be seen as legendary. But it's not. It is not legendary whatsoever. It's just a regular Pokemon like a Caterpie or a Burmy. Number 3. Literally any fossil Pokemon. Let's be honest, legendary Pokemon are quite linked with being mythical or historical. So why the hell aren't fossil Pokemon legendaries? Just think about it. These Pokemon lived a long time ago like most legendaries did, and then something stopped them existing and they've gone into hiding for thousands of years, like legendaries do. And then they get resurrected in some way, like legendaries do. Yet they're just normal, regular Pokemon. How does that even work? Surely, if anything, Aerodactyl has to be a legendary. Generation 1 introduced Zapdos, Articuno, Moltres, legendary birds. Generation 2 introduced Lugia, Ho-Oh, legendary birds. Aerodactyl is from Generation 1, is resurrected from a fossil and is an ancient Pokemon, not a legendary. Number 2. Volcarona. For a start, there is only one Volcarona to find in the wild in Pokemon Black and White, and it is level 70. That's right, level 70. And you can only get it post-game. You get introduced to it when Team Plasma and the 7 Sages are searching the deeper parts of Relic Castle for the Volcarona, and they can't find it. And then you stumble across this one overworld Volcarona, and it's level 70. That is insane. Surely that has the remnants of a legendary Pokemon. For example, this happens with Rayquaza in both Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, I think, actually. Yeah, you catch it at level 70. It's seen in the overworld. It's in a very inaccessible place. That's legendary, but Volcarona isn't. Not only that, its type combination of Bug Fire is unique to its evolutionary line. Generation 7 has introduced legendaries evolving, so the fact that it evolves doesn't matter now. It can be a legendary, it should be a legendary, but it's not. Another bit that doesn't make any sense. Number 1. Arcanine. Arcanine is characterised as the legendary Pokemon. Tick. That is my list, everyone, and thank you for watching another video on my channel PokePitch. If you haven't subscribed to me already, please do. Ring that bell, watch as many videos as you can. I feel like I'm really getting somewhere with this channel, and the only thing that's going to help me is you guys continuously watching all of my videos. If you have any you want me to make, please do let me know. Contact me in the comments below, find me on Twitter, find me on Facebook, anything. Search PokePitch, you will find me. But for today, that is all I've got for you. So thank you very much, and I will see you later. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you've enjoyed this video, why not leave a like or a comment down below? Believe me, both are really appreciated. And of course, if you've seen this video and you want to see more from me, click that subscribe button. Why not even ring the bell? Get notified the second I upload a video. But until next time, I'll see you later.